Three of you.
Yeah.
Your first reading.
Yeah, I mean, I read it and felt very connected to all the issues that my character was going through.
Actually, I remember when I first showed it to you, you said, you read the first 10 pages and you said, I want to play Fletcher.
Yeah, I thought, Adam Harless is part of this. Yeah, I mean, it just felt so, to me, so relevant in terms of just being this age. I literally have had doctor's appointments like that, doctor's appointment. I mean, in the last few years. And not as funny as you're writing, but, and you know, it's just that thing of just dealing with the reality of getting to a certain age and just, you know, being, I'm, you know, going to be 49, it's like, brings up so much stuff. And I think, you know, what this day and age, what we're living in terms of how media has changed and how it's affected the creative process and all these things that Noah was getting into in the movie, felt very, you know, there wasn't far to reach to connect with it.
Yeah, exactly what Ben said. I felt the first read, it made me laugh, it made me think, oh wow, this is so emblematic of what's going on, you know, like we always want to be someone else other than ourselves, and you know, we're fascinated with the youth, and the youth are a little fascinated with us, and these two worlds colliding, and it just made me laugh, but also it moved me. I thought it was really, really powerful.
I love your hip-hop dancing. It's pretty nice.
That was fun.
Yeah, I just Noah sent it to me, and before I even read it, I was like, yeah, I'll do it, you know, whatever it is. And then I read it, and I actually didn't feel connected to him. No, seriously, I didn't like the things that he, his kind of way of creating things. I don't like. I'm not to get on a something pedestal, but just don't like. I shy away from you know, being so interconnected with with people, talking to people. But I mean, it was exciting that he kind of used it in something, in creating something, as opposed to, you know, isolating himself. But I mean, Facebook and things being constantly recorded and
yes,
kind of appropriating a lot of things that, like, to me is, you know, I don't like that so much. So I didn't. And then I was worried that I would be commenting on, I'm talking way too much.
No, you're doing fine.
Commenting too much on how I don't like or scared of Facebook or a phone. But then, yeah, just the writing kind of did a lot for me.
I just want to ask you about some choices that you made physically. There's I think, a moment in the movie where you're giving Ben a hug and you just... That's great. I just sort of wanted to ask you about that and compliment you on it at the same time.
Well, a lot of, when we first met, Noah was very much like, you know, because it is, actually that was, he had this image of water. That was the first thing that we kind of talked about. It just moves around the world. Like water just kind of just floats in and then floats out. And then just stealing from a lot of things, you know, just because he is someone who appropriates things, and a lot of movie references that we got to, you know, like Eric Romer movies or The Howling, obviously. You know, I get to watch those things and kind of steal the good stuff. But I guess water was some of the first thing that we talked about.
We talked about my character being fire, right? No, we never talked about any. We never got any elements.
The Earth shows up. And, we had rings, but they cut that.
Oh, we had a good time.
Richard Donner directed the Goonies, right?
That's actually, he says that he finds it on IMDb in the scene.
I didn't even look it up. How about that?
It comes to you.